Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is Tuesday, so let's do another long one. Silent Hill 2 Remake memos, or files, or whatever you like to call them. This is another long one. Obviously Silent Hill 2 Remake came out last year, early last year. Fantastic game. I beat it. It was really good. I'm thinking about going through it again, doing like a chainsaw run of it. And I do hope that they do a DLC. Of it's the Maria DLC, what they did in the original one. I hope that they remake that and add it on soon, because it definitely needs it. So yeah. So we got Eastern South Vale Woodside Apartments, Western South Vale, Brookhaven Hospital, Otherworld Hospital, Otherworld South Vale, Toluca Prison, Lakeview Hotel, and the Ruined Hotel. So let's start reading the files of Eastern South Vale. Flower shop message. I'm not going to read the description of them. I'm just going to read the actual letter itself. Miss Cassandra. These are new letters, by the way. Some is old in the original game. Miss Cassandra. A customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck. Red and white? You say that the England flag is bad luck. That's red and white. But he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off. Looked at me like I wasn't even there, and then he just left. Said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. That's the thing, like the flower shop is like the first building that you enter. It's like a new one. Matchbook. And it basically says Neely's bar, the clue to where the first like plot point of the game is. Martin Street note. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. Run away, run away, run away, run away. That's the original one. Neely's bar note. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing. I had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is lodged inside, but the other part is missing. Figured he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Groovy's the record shop. This is like, it's talking about the puzzle. You got to go to the record shop to get stuff, and then you got to go to another place to get glue. It's a lot more fleshed out, this game. Anyways, maybe go check up on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Seoul, by the pharmacy, apartment 9. And there's like a new apartment blocks other than the main apartment blocks that you can explore. Again, it's like they added so much stuff with it. Big J's note. The man was here again. I told him that he was warned not to come here again. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. He didn't make any sort of fuss, but there's something about him that gives me the creeps. When I look at his face, it's like I'm staring at a mask and there's something underneath, waiting to get out. I don't want to be there when it happens. Again, it's like really creepy. When I've gone through the game of this, I didn't collect every single file. I just went through it in my own leisure, but I do want to do an all file one as well. Record store note. The janitor came in the other day, drunk and in tears. Had half a record with him, kept yelling, we got to fix it somehow. I was willing to do it just to shut him up, so I got up to get the glue from the cabinet, and then he realised he only had one half, so he ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around Neely's next time you're there. Maybe it's one of theirs. And I think it's the janitor. The janitor smashed up the karaoke machine. Well, the record box. Texan Cafe flyer. Texan Caf. We gotta leave. Meet me there. Barrister note. Barista. Yeah, barista. No, a barrier note. Barrier note. What are they? I shouldn't go through. I don't know why I won't. They don't stink, but they feel like they do. No smell at all. That's talking about them weird, them weird things that spray acid with you, at you. I think. Old map. That's just an old map pointing to a specific area. Soul Street Note 1. I'll write down what I've learnt so far. Maybe it'll help you somehow. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. Street Note 2. It seems that they're attracted to light. This is like, oh, this is from the original game, but by the way, it's still here. Like, it's still here. It's basically saying, oh, they're attracted to light, so don't shine your light on them. Stomping them, make sure they stay down. Motorhome Note. This place, it's all it's ever brought me is pain and misery. That's how I feel every time I go into Luton. Small note. Apartment 5 left his key. Says there's a leak upstairs. Gotta check it out. And that's the new small apartment building that you have to explore to get a key, I believe. Tenant's note. I'm certain now it's coming from that apartment. I keep telling them, why won't they do something? It's unbearable. I can feel it seeping into my skin, pushing itself into my lungs. Ugh. Isn't that black tar liquid going through? Yeah, I think it's like tar. Santa's Street Note. You will see, sooner or later you will see. Code Note. Checked from 0000 to 4013. It almost took 2 hours. Had to run. Checked from 4014 to 4439. I had to run again. I feel like I'm so close now. I just know it. That is, you have to work out a code from that to get into a convenience store. And in that convenience store is a lot of ammo and health supplies. That is very important to get into, because it helps a lot. It's optional, but once you get in there, it's really good. You get a load of stuff in there. Essentially, what you got to do is check the code from 4014 to 4494, and you basically got it. But there are other clues around. Backroom letter. He came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in this condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe, if it's still there by morning. It's the greenish blue one. Plate number ending in 06, I think. And that's where I believe you get a gun from there, I think. Woodside Apartments, the first area, or apart from the Silent Hill. Administration note. Dear Madam, in response to your complaint regarding the gunshots coming from apartment 217, we have paid a visit to the tenant and he assured us that he does not own any sort of firearms. He was fully cooperative and granted us access to the apartment. True to his words, we did not find any weapons or traces of using one. Should the noises persist, please inform the janitor. Sincerely, Woodside Apartments Administration. Well, that's lovely. Strange note. I know there's something here. I know it. I can feel it. It all looks normal, but it's not. It's underneath, pulsing, trying to get out. Is it trying to get out, or should I get in? No, you want to get the fuck away from the area. I have to uncover it, rip it to the surface, peel it off layer by layer so I can see it. I know it's there. Yeah, you do not want to fucking peel off anything. To be fair, no. Sinister note. I was wrong. No, I wasn't, but I wasn't entirely right. I need to peel off more. Something more blood close. I was looking outside, but it's in me. There's somebody inside me. Are you peeling your skin off? Ugh. Ugh. That's the thing, I haven't read these files in such a long time, so it's good to refresh myself. Western South Vale. That's the thing, is like there wasn't that many notes in that apartment, really, was there? Huh. Bloody note. I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not I can only leave by not leaving. New Game Plus version. I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. The deal is done. He had said he left it for me. Where they once were, 1887. So that's, I think is that a new code? I can't remember. Cryptic letter. New Game Plus only. I did not acquire it, nor will I be able to do so. However, I can direct you to where it is. You can find it in a place of care, an island of respite in a sea of suffering. I warned you before. This is a commitment. I hope you can see it now. Reception desk note. If anyone needs anything, I'm fixing the pipes at 107. Toolbox memo, light. Oh, this is on different difficulties. You got to remember, no money for the fifth onesie. That's a code, by the way. I think it's like a code. Toolbox memo and standard difficulty. No one less, 3 1 more, 8 3 less, 0 1 more. And on hard difficulty, feels like we're stuck. She says it's going to be fine, but the math don't lie. The numbers are all there. All rooms need to be refurbished. We just got to multiply that by the cost of labour. And then there's plumbing in the rooms upstairs. I swear, there's times where I just want to give up. I'm not 33 anymore. If we can make it all add up, maybe there's hope for the 5 of us. XXXX. Now, if you read it, like read the big ones, all rooms, multiply all rooms, and then the rooms upstairs times them by 33, add them all up, and 5. So yeah, and now we're on to the Brookhaven Hospital. Key locker note. Due to the repeated instances of the keys being misplaced, from this point forwards, they have to be returned to the locker at the end of every shift. All staff are required to memorise the padlock combination and are not to disclose it to anyone but authorised personnel under any circumstances. In case of any problems, report to the head nurse in examination room 3. I think examination room 3 is where you get the code for the box, and you get a key for the stairwell, I believe. Nurse's memo, light difficulty. The combination for the key locker is 28, and then the total number of nurses in the lobby's photo. Easy, very easy. On standard, it says, I wrote it down for you in a way you should finally be able to remember. Once you're in the lobby, just look around. Now remember, nurses, doctors, trees. So count how many nurses, and then how many doctors, and then how many trees there are in the other photo. So that's your combination there. And on hard difficulty, if the second were as high as the number of nurses, I'd still be 1 short, with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. The third would just chop up the firewood in half. The first is a singular. So the first one would be like a single digit. And the third one, you basically got to count the trees and then just half them. And then like the first one, it's basically the number of nurses in the photo. Basically 1 less nurse, and with 2 of them dead and just one's a fraud. So it's basically like You got to do like math, that sort of thing. Okay, staff memo. The code has been reset to what we agreed on during yesterday's meeting in the doctor's lounge. Like I said, I don't want anyone writing it down on our little pieces of paper for me to find. Be responsible, people. Evaluation card. Patient 0050. Patient number 0050. Designation 301.3. Patient room number C1. Initial symptoms: sudden outbursts of regression, visual and auditory hallucinations. Current diagnosis. What did I miss? It was all crossed out. What was that? Current therapy is considered effective. Unprovoked outbursts declined. Social interactions improved. Recommendations: continue with the current therapy. Water has a calming effect. It used to. Evaluation card. Patient 0090. Designation 398. Room number D1. Initial symptoms: sensory delusions. Current diagnosis: insomnia. Refuses food, water. Delusions persist. Recommendations: force feeding and hydration. I don't think that'll help. Bathing required. To be carried out in the treatment room. Sleep medication. Constant surveillance. You got to remember, this is a mental hospital. And patient 0130. Let's see, and I'll move to L1. So in other words, he fucked up S3. Initial symptoms: intense, unrelenting anxiety. Current diagnosis: symptoms have intensified into full-blown paranoia. Visual hallucinations. Recommendations: increase medication. Can't be left alone. Move to L1 for closer monitoring. That's the more dangerous one, by the way. Interview transcript. Patient interview transcript. Attention: the following interview was conducted with blank in response to incident 7071. I remember lying in water, empty, and then I felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out, I had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can I go back into the pool? Did he kill someone? I'm pretty sure he killed someone. Scribbled note. Why won't they help me? Why won't they keep me in there with him? Let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, why do they keep me in there with him? Let me out, let me out, let me out. X-ray memo. Dr. Andrews redelivered the radiographs as you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete, as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. Keypad combination note light standard, and it's basically a bit of paper with the combination on it. So you just got to follow the follow the line, and that's basically where the combination is. And on hard difficulty, it's essentially like a noughts and crosses thing. Treatment room note. They feed me garbage and rotting meat crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juice is yellow and red. This is fucking revolting. Hit the back of my throat. I choke and gag and I vomit till my throat is sore. An aching, throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I can still taste it. They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile, and rub human waste, and gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches and peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer, each time, and the rot, it comes with him. It goes within. It becomes me. Oof. What's going through these people's minds? The safe note. Their images become blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. There's a way round some pain involved. There always is. Page from a diary. This is on the rooftop before you get sent down to the lower level. May 9th, rain. We read this in the in the original one. Basically, it's the same thing. So I'm not going to bother reading that. Otherworld Hospital. Evaluation card. Patient 3141. Room number blank. Initial symptoms. Hyperfocus. Current diagnosis. They can be fixed. Recommendation. Stop at nothing. No turning back now. This is when it gets really fucked up. The procedure. Oh, how we danced. Arms flailing. Our bodies in perfect synchro. And the music played. But in any dance, there comes a time one must take the lead. And the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. Calendar page, light difficulty. 1 year they've been watching me. The number of pills in the sink, and the hour the clocks makes the sound. All make me count the times the light goes out. So that hints to a code that you need. You basically got to follow the instructions. A code you need for one of the locks on the locked box. In like the main room in the Nightmare Hospital, you need 2 codes and 2 keys, I believe. Calendar page, standard. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When the loud hour comes, I tremble every time a light fails. And on hard difficulty, 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When the loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light fails. That's basically the same as standard. Patient's note. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he will drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. I think they're talking about the security guards that are watching them through the windows. I'm pretty sure. Manic scribble. There will be no pain anymore. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain. Nurse's note. I found 0050 in the ECT room again. This time I checked he was not appointed for the treatment. However, it is possible that he got there by himself. How would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. So close. It will happen. It has to. Director's note. I won't rest until they're solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. Dislated note. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them. When they'll make recovery as my aim, as always, for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. Ominous note. It is done. Sick no more. Sounds like he killed someone. Did he kill like the guard? Otherworld South Vale. A note on the map. So this is in the hospital. Again, when you come out of Liam Dark hospital. He who was not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss was not bold enough to stare into himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. Yeah, talking about the letter and the wrench again from the original, and the letter. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. It's basically getting you to go to the park and stuff. Toluca Prison. Gun cabinet notice. The prison is very fleshed out in this, very long. It's like multiple floors that you have to go through to get something to put in the door to unlock it. So it's a lot of backtracking, in other words. They still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get the spare from the witness checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands. The rifle is easily missed, to be fair. I remembered to get all the guns first off. Family photo will be together soon. A guard's letter. Saw someone walking past lights out again. Walking around past lights out again. Whichever one of you that was, do I need to remind you that you must never leave your post without prior clearance? Next time I catch you, I'm reporting you to the warden. Catch me if you can. What a grass. Threatening note. Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy, here's your reward. I'm going to pay a visit to my friend. We could both use a bath. That's like another clue. Most of these letters are found in cells, by the way. Paranoid note. He is coming. I know he is. The bars, the rules, they can't hold him. He'll get in, he'll get in. I still have time. I can make it. Almost though. Or almost through. But he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come. Crumpled note. I told you, you didn't listen. He's here. This is like found in the showers. A couple of like notes in the showers. They're all like scrunched up as well. Prisoner's letter. Guards think that we're lepers now. I don't know why, but they stay away. I can't complain. Unfinished report. Repeat examination report. Conclusions. None of the examined show any clinical signs or symptoms of a life-threatening illness, contagious or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The results have been submitted directly to the warden, as per his specifications. Why are we even doing this? Confession. I am sorry. I couldn't let them take you. And now you're still here, aren't you? Or you're still there. And now we're on to the Lakeview Hotel. So there was no like hangman notes or anything there. It just had it on the wall. So receptionist memo. Mr. James Sunderland, this is the same on the other one. Regarding the videotape you left in your room during your last day, I'm glad to inform you that we have recovered the item and have moved it to the employees section on the first floor. The tape is stored within the hotel safe to be returned to you at your earliest convenience. Well, that's bloody handy because most hotels chuck shit away that people leave. Lost and found note. Remember that strange book you found earlier? Some very odd-looking man came in a few hours back, claimed it belonged to him. Honestly, I didn't feel like arguing. I just wanted to get through him as soon as I could, so I gave it to him. Was not sure who he even was. The thing decided to freeze. It's fucking good. Oh, that was back now. Was not sure he even knew it was there. I don't think he was ever a guest here. I would have remembered. Couldn't get it out of my head. Is it still recording, by the way? I hope it's still recording. Yeah, still recording. Cleaning staff memo 1. Note to staff: be sure to clean the fireplace in the conference room. Laura's letter. Oh, this is the Mary sent to Laura. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now in a quite beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James, I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true that he can be a bit surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath he is really a sweet person. I love you, Laura. I love you like my very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about. Even so, I know you'll have a good life. You're a strong, smart, beautiful girl. Happy 8th birthday, Laura, your friend Mary. Okay, so now we've got some photos. We basically got gate photo in light, standard. It's basically like more clues to stuff, and photo one. So yeah, it's basically like photos and stuff. Okay, cleaning staff note 2. Note to staff: since it's taken you this long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 107. I'm leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite a mess. Note 3. Note to staff: and while you're at it, be sure to sweep up the leaves out in the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace. Better not let me catch you slacking off. What a fucking dick. Keypad numbers memo 7417. And that's the number for a keypad to unlock another room, I believe. I think a hallway. Ruined hotel. Burnt note. A partially burnt note. It is unclear how it survived the fire. 312 to be cleared out. No one's coming back. And that's the last note. Like, they haven't updated the letter on here, so that's it. That is it. Just over 30 minutes. That's a lot better than the other ones. It's more straightforward with the letters really on this one. So yeah, Silent Hill 3 letter readings, file readings, memo readings, or wherever will be next Tuesday. Tomorrow I'll be playing a game. I was going to play a game I was meant to play. However, I found something a little bit more interesting, something that I want to talk about while I play it. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm just going to do it anyway. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.